The Bleach 1000-Year Blood War anime has been no stranger to being outstanding. Bleach Cour 3 just recently offered us quality perfection within the storytelling. Bleach Cour 4 will bring legendary illustrations and momentum. In order to be legendary, your main focus should be hype, leaving something that stays with the audience for years to come. That will be an understatement when Bleach Cour 4 airs. This will be the most impactful series of events anime has ever offered. If you're new to the channel or like anime/bleach analysis in general, as well as power scaling, be sure to like and subscribe. It means a lot. Now, let's dive into the most transformative sections in all of Bleach.
Wait. Before we begin the video, we would like to fill out a contractual obligation. Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat. Stay tuned for a unique chance to have your own video on the channel. More on that later. Tokyo Treat is a fun and exclusive Japanese snack box, featuring exciting and unique flavors straight from Japan. Each box is filled with a variety of Japanese snack items like limited edition Kit Kats, specially flavored Japanese chips, and occasional Japanese sodas that are only available in Japan for a limited time. Every box comes with a cultural guide booklet containing Japanese cultural information, and explanation of each snack like the flavor profiles, ingredients, and allergen information. Every month, Tokyo Treat is a different theme, usually aligning with a season or holiday in Japan, or promoting certain Japanese cultural celebrations. For example, the January box I received is a beautifully decorated box for New Year's. This month's box is all about celebrating New Year's in Japan, where traditions and delicious snacks come together, from festive treats to unique flavors that represent fresh beginnings. Tokyo Treat brings the spirit of renewal right to your doorstep, whether you're reflecting on the past year or setting exciting new goals. This box will make your celebrations even more special. In the January box, I received snacks like strawberry chocolate Kit Kats, Hokkaido smoked butter chips, Ghana moist chocolate truffles, golden kanaka mochi, and many more. My personal favorite being the Dorama peach gummies, having a soft chewy outside with a peach and apple flavor. Use code Rhemy to receive $5 off your first Tokyo Treat box through my link in the description below. If you show proof of using my code via sending a screenshot to my Twitter account @RemedyLOL, we will take an idea you provide for a YouTube short or possibly a full YouTube video. Again, use code Rhemy at checkout, and thanks so much to Sakura Co and Tokyo Treat for sponsoring today's video.
Cour 4 has a lot, and I mean a lot, to offer. Given it's only in the manga at this time, the anime version will certainly shine brighter than the manga. Cour 1, 2, and 3 have been amazing, but Cour 4 will by all means outperform them. Kubo has basically already confirmed this. Every cour has had some changes, all for the better. And with brief research and outside sources, this upcoming cour have been the most drastic and impressive changes. The anime versions of 1000-Year Blood War have been honestly better than the manga counterparts. But what is different about Cour 4? To start off, we can pick up where we left off in Cour 3. The Gerard fight will be my most favorite interaction. I don't know if it's a bit of bias as this fight has two of my favorite captains in it, but nevertheless, this fight has it all. From returns to Bankais, having two of those being my GOAT, Toshiro. As we have it, the Vizards are of course presumed to do a bit more in the anime. This could come from just having more to do and as well as better visuals, giving us a greater elaboration of such teamwork. It's more than likely this fight progresses as the manga, with Toshiro saving the Vizards using his ice, sparking his return, having that gleaming raw aura only a G like Hitsugaya could possess. All jokes aside, but not really. Anyways, the panel shot of Toshiro's pose after returning, still having the Quincy attire, is amazing. And this is where we get three captains working together to defeat this quote-unquote undefeatable opponent. Seeing Kenpachi throw Gerard around is going to be comically incredible. And since Gerard isn't going to be CGI, it will be visually pleasing as well. And I'm sure I don't need to explain it, but Cour 4 as a whole will have a peak animation that you can look forward to. Observing Kenpachi's clash with Gerard moments after activating his Shikai for the first time is certainly going to give the audience what they've been looking for. But this will be short-lived, as Gerard's power and strength has been underestimated. Having the captain zip around Gerard, giant structure, will be a scene straight from AOT. But the best sequences are yet to come. These scenarios will make this fight as well as Cour 4 what I talked of earlier. One of those being the long-awaited Zaraki Bankai. This felt like finding a dinosaur fossil from the soils of Antarctica. This Bankai reveal is going to, no joke, break the scale for anime hype. If people show the same love as they did for Shunsui's Bankai, this will 100% hold that echelon. Activating this hellish yet unnamed Bankai gives Kenpachi that monstrous ghoulish appearance as if directly from hell. This form and look actively fits Kenpachi's overall character and theme to a T, making all the better for a audience perspective. With all that said, Zaraki's Bankai was more than a power-up. Taking his trusted lieutenant's hand from desperation, Zaraki is granted Bankai, as this surge of power beam is casted into the heavens above, demonstrating this new transformation with his overwhelmingly enhancement in his physical prowess, solidifying himself as the peak when it comes to Shinigami physical strength, treating this gigantic angel as if nothing but a chew toy. And unironically, it makes sense, as Zaraki seems to be this mindless animalistic beast, using nothing more than sheer strength. Kenpachi rips through Gerard as if nothing, even going as far as to punch him around through buildings. Surprisingly, there's one more quote-unquote new Bankai during this fight, as all seems lost and Zaraki is crumbling from this new power. Only two men remain. Byakuya saving Toshiro, only to find Toshiro still has an ace up his sleeve, making for one of the most shocking reveals in Thousand Year Blood War. A fully completed Toshiro Bankai, skipping years off this man's whole life just in order to keep up with his max potential Bankai. The visuals and illustrations for this reveal and Bankai are going to be phenomenal. The manga panels are already brilliant, and the early trailer deceptions look great. This new elevated Bankai augments Toshiro with the ability to freeze any and everything, even within the vicinity of himself, going as far as to literally freeze concepts, entirely freezing and negating Gerard's own power and ability. With his temporarily completed Bankai, Toshiro is able to flash freeze even a giant like Gerard in a moment's notice. In the end, it's the captain's teamwork which takes Gerard down. And knowing Kubo and the path of Thousand Year Blood War, this fight will be enhanced and prolonged as he sees best. This fight will be straight fan service hype that Thousand Year Blood War fans have been unknowingly needing. Kisuke is a character like no other, having that weirdly strong aroma of mystery. Leaving off during Yurichi's battle with Askin during Cour 3, Cour 4 will introduce a whole new battlefield, establishing some great comedic manga panels that Bleach Thousand Year Blood War hasn't really seen a lot of. But it is completely possible the animation team skips over a few of them like they've been doing. This fight holds the infamous Yurichi panels that I know you gooners are gonna love. Having Kisuke stamped as one of the 5 war potentials will be great to see come to life. As funny as it is, Askin cannot catch a break from strong opponents. And boom, here comes the booty car. But if it ain't moving like this, we simply don't want it. Yurichi's first form was already perfection, so I know her second transformation will be amazingly peak. But something we yet didn't get was a Kisuke Bankai. One of the most, if I do say so myself, undermined and concealed Bankai. In the sense that when watching Kisuke, his nature really overall made me forget that he was a Soul Reaper, and has a Bankai in general, as crazy as that sounds. In Askin's domain expansion, and once Kisuke has lost his eye, he's left with no other option than to activate his Bankai. His Bankai's ability is fitting for such a situation Kisuke has arrived in. The ability to remake and restructure any and everything comes brilliantly in hand when facing an opponent as convicting as Askin. This doll-like figure around Kisuke brings the Bankai full circle, as the stitches and doll-like look make for a visual striking yet subtle design choice. While short-lived, his Bankai felt as one of the most busted and OP Bankais, which it is, healing himself alongside enhancing his physical abilities, all while fighting and working around Askin's barrier. Later, this highly versatile Bankai will lead to the death of Askin, ending the comical chase of tag between Grimmjow and Askin, where in the end a former enemy can be crowned victorious. The cunning nature and trickiness of Kisuke plays flawlessly into his Bankai. Furthermore, I want to save the Ishida vs Yugum for a unique standalone video, but if you want to know a little bit more about their dynamic, feel free to watch the Cour 3 video on the channel. Lastly, let's talk about the most awaited and hype moment in arguably all of Bleach. That being Aizen and Ichigo teaming up to fight Yuha. This fight has a lot of features and integrated dynamics for the storyline to cover, but my main focus is going to be the raw setting and intensity of Ichigo and Aizen versus Yuha. Not every day is it that you see a main anime villain and the main character team up to bring down a bigger threat. Hell, you don't even really see a anime and a good guy in general team up. So this being who it is and what it is that makes all the more significant. While it's mainly Bleach fans that looking forward to Cour 4, this fight has all anime fans, whether your fave anime is shonen or romance, looking forward to it. The manga animation and edits alone hold hype and exposure. I can only imagine the actual animated fight. During this fight, we pretty much get it all. While my words seem broad, we undoubtedly get what all of us Bleach fans has ever wanted from a fight. To action, to story, to artwork. Yuha vs Aizen and Ichigo has it. If one fight was to break the internet, this would be the one for Bleach. Words cannot put into mind what this fight should be and will be thanks to Studio Period. They've done extraordinary with 1000-Year Blood War, and I'm begging this fight doesn't let me down. Admittedly, it's realistic for all of Cour 4's big moments to be reordered, just like this video, or expanded and re-illustrated, which it certainly will be. Kubo has done great with unanswered questions and what the fans want. And giving all of these are Bleach's Cour 4 greatest moments and the last Bleach's anime for at least a while, Kubo will grant us with extended fight scenes and revisualize moments / encounters. All of this while Studio Period gives picture-perfect animation to accommodate, mixing it to create the best hype Bleach arc and legendary moments anime audiences has ever seen. Please give us a Aizen Bankai, my daddy Kubo. If you enjoyed and made it to the end, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel more than you'd realize, and motivates us to create more quality content such as this. Thanks for watching. Peace.